Alright, hello everybody. I was wait, this might be a bit too high. Yeah, I think this is pretty good, I think. Right? Yeah, it should be good. Probably. Yeah, I mean it's like double as loud. Alright, so I was thinking about wait, that might be loud, hold on. Nah, I think it's alright. Anyways, this religion, right? It's weird. It's like okay, do you believe in God? Yeah. But also, if you believe in God, like, let's say Christianity, right? Hell and heaven. When you die, and you're kind of like, you're, what's it called? You're standing at the, like, the judgment gate, right? Right, okay, wait. And you're going to have, you're gonna get decided for you if you're going to hell or to heaven. And that is gonna be chosen based off of whether you have gone, like, you have done like good or bad stuff in your life. So let's say you've done bad stuff. Why would you do bad stuff as a person? I don't think there's an innate reason people do bad stuff. Like, there's no primal reason to do something bad. You're not doing it because it's bad. You're just doing it because you're sacrificing you're sacrificing one thing to gain something else, right? So you're sacrificing like someone else's well-being, in the form of like status or something, in order to gain more status of your own. You know, like that's embarrassing somebody in front of the class. That's what I just said in like moral terms, I guess. Like, you're like, what do you, how would you say it? You're like, I want the gold one, this one. You're, yeah, so as I was saying with like hell and heaven, judgment, whatever, you're sacrificing one thing to gain something else, and so you're not doing something bad. There's nothing bad in that. It's just setting like yourself above something else. Like, it's like it might as well have been like a turtle. Like, who cares? You're just gonna do it because you gain something from it. And even if let's say you're like a person of Christ, right? Like you're like a very what's the word for it? Nah. There's a word for being like Christian and doing things. What's the word for being Christian and living strictly by Christian? By biblical rules. I think that's like. No, it's not fundamentalist. Like, kill yourself. Alright, ChatGPT, help me out, bruh. I know this word. I mean, I clearly don't. Very cool word to know. Very practical. Pious. Yeah. Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, yeah. Let's say you're a Christian, like you're very pious, meaning you live by like biblical rules, and you're doing everything right and shit, right? And I think, damn, that is so ugly. Holy shit, dude, that is so bad. What the fuck? All right. Anyway, you're like, what the hell? You're living like a Christian, right? That was pathetic. You're living like a Christian, and why are you doing that? Why do you choose to find God in the first place, right? Is it to... Is it because you've done maybe something bad in your life, and you wanna fix it? You wanna tell God that you're like not a bad person or something. You wanna have someone forgive you. Have someone tell you that what you've done is okay and that you shouldn't feel bad about it. I think that's the main reason. And maybe it's because it's just a coping mechanism that you have, or that you need something to cope with the fact that life is hard sometimes, and God gives you that peace in your mind that He's always going to be there and He'll always have you in your in His hand, right? And I think that's probably why a lot of atheists go to God. It's probably because of that. Yeah, I think I'm done in this kingdom actually. I'll fucking leave. It's because, yeah, as I said, they want some closure, or some not some closure, but some peace and some security in their life, feeling like they're not alone in dealing with the problems that they have. But I don't like it doesn't make any sense. Let's go back to the hell and heaven thing, right? Your life is predetermined from the moment you get born. You are not in control of what you do, what you want to do. Well, I mean, we'll get to that later. You're not in control of what you're gonna do, basically, because you are controlled by your needs and wants and your desires all the time, every day, every second of your life. And that is like objective. That's a fact. That's just how the world works, brother. And you've gotta accept that. And I think, bro, like I keep telling people, like, when I talk about that stuff, shut the fuck up, bitch. Let me go to the next kingdom. But every time I tell people that they don't have it... Oh, wait, what the fuck? Every time I tell people that they don't have free will, and that they're like a slave to their desires, they're like, nah. Look, I have free will, I can pick up this pen. I'm like, okay, yeah. Yeah, but like, you wanted to do that because you wanted to prove to me that you had free will. And thus, it wasn't something that you did from free will. You wanted to do it. Your brain told you that if you do this, it will be good. And that's why you did it. So you didn't do it from your own free will. You did it because I defied your security in yourself, I think. I don't know, like something like that, you know. It sounds right. And I'm not like the smartest man in the world. I think I'm pretty smart, but I'm not I was about to say I'm not God, which would have been pretty ironic. But hopefully, like, you know what I mean. I forgot why I was talking about that. Right, let's read this. Dude, I would fucking... That's the coolest flowers of all time. That's insane. Why did they made his like... Oh shit. Oh, I have to spam it. Oh, that feels really good. Alright. So yeah, you don't have free will, you're a slave to your desires, and if that's true, or I mean, it is true, and I can actually tell you another example of why it's true, like right now. If you weren't a slave to your desires, and if you really had free will, and you could do whatever, like, you thought, whatever you think you want, basically, you would be a billionaire, trillionaire, gazillionaire. You would have all the money you wanted. Like, you would be financially independent. and you would be your version of a perfect human. But you aren't. Why? Is it because you're like a fucking retard? You're like lazy as fuck? No. That's not why. It's just because your brain doesn't deem that as like so important that you're willing to, that it's willing to give you dopamine enough to be motivated to do it. I wasn't fast enough? Oh. I see. But yeah, like, apparently your brain just does not mean... Your brain isn't convinced that making $1 gazillion is the most important thing in the world. You're able to wake up every day because living your day-to-day life is more exciting than being in bed. That's not why, actually. The reason you get out of bed is because if you don't, people will judge you. And we don't want to lose our status, and people are going to be looking at us like we're the most lazy people in the universe if we do that. So I think that's why we get up from bed every day. So when you're at the judgment gate, and God is judging you, saying like, "Oh, you fucking embarrassed this guy in front of your class once. You're a horrible piece of shit." And then you say like, "No, I did that because in my brain it was the right thing to do. It's not a question of am I a bad person? It's more so a question of like, I guess, like, what drove you to do that? Because there's something. Maybe you weren't very confident, or maybe you're very, like, the reason people bully each other is because they're insecure. So they want to, you know, drag people down to make themselves look better. Which is like, it sucks that it's like that, but it is. And sadly, those people they don't see it. But I bet that if they were able to see it, well, I don't know what they would do. I don't think I've ever been so insecure. I'm not judging, I'm just saying I don't really know how it feels. Because I haven't tried it. I wish I had. But no, I was a victim of that insecurity that that other people had. I am the one who got bullied. Where do I get this? It's whatever. But yeah, you did this horrible thing apparently. And now I'm gonna sentence you to eternal suffering because of something that you could not control. And let's say God, as far as I know, God is this like perfect human, or like not a human. Obviously, he's not a human. I get that Jesus presented himself as a human for us to be able to comprehend his presence or some shit. But God, I'm assuming he's like omniscient. Like he knows everything, right? So if he does know everything, then he should know that people aren't in control of their own life. And I assume he does know that, which is why it doesn't make any sense. Which is why he doesn't exist. You could call me an atheist, but I don't like take a side when I'm like, oh, God exists or God doesn't exist. I just don't care. I mean, I clearly do care. I'm making a whole video about it. But can I still do this? Wait. Oh, I can. But I think that people like just find other things to care about, I guess. I'm just making this video to get my mind off of it, I guess. I'm like, I like ranting about it. Or about like other random stuff. So I need like a platform to express it. And that's probably what most of these videos are going to be about. If I do continue this. I'm tired. I don't know why. I mean, I do. I slept actually. I think I slept like a lot today. I slept for like 9 hours. Pretty good. But I think the amount of sleep I haven't gotten this last few days is like compounding. The less sleep I get, yeah, you probably know what it means. I'm sure we've all been there somehow, in some way. Oh shit. And but yeah, so that's the way I randomly had that thought one day. I was like, dude, God doesn't exist. God, hell and heaven is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like it's so stupid. It's literally so stupid. And I did watch a testimony about it, which or like a YouTuber that I really enjoy watching. His name is Alpha Oxtrot. He made a video about it, or like he turned to God and abandoned his YouTube channel basically. And that made me extremely mad because I really enjoyed his videos. And you know, I also want to talk about something else. And that's how selfish humans are. Oh shit, I see. Oh wait, I'm fucking stupid, hold on. Oh wait, I'm really fucking stupid, hold on. I was about to do it again. Boom! How do I do this? Oh shit. Dude, this is game mechanics at its finest. But yeah, humans are selfish because, let's say you're doing something selfless, right? Selfless by the definition of what we know it as, like doing something that is purely out of your own self-interest, or doing something that is purely out of your, like there's no self-interest in it, if that makes sense. You're purely doing it for the well-being of another person. But let me ask you something. Shit. Does it make you happy to help other people? If you are a person that normally doesn't help other people as much as the next guy, then should you be called a bad person for that? Because there are other better people that are better at being good than you are. But maybe they have motivation for it that you don't have. Maybe they enjoy it. Maybe they get so much enjoyment out of it that for them it's so much more fun and awesome to help than it is for you. So the fact that you are not helping as much as them is not even a fair, like you shouldn't even compare it. You shouldn't even really compare anything, I don't think, but I haven't had like a revelating thought about that. So I'm not really too sure about what I just said about comparing stuff. But you shouldn't really compare the two, because the other person who does help people a lot has so much, like he has such a easier time with it than you do. What the fuck? Oh, I'm dead, okay. But that other person has such a big advantage because he enjoys doing it. It's like comparing a person who gets paid to like put stuff in boxes all day versus a guy, like comparing how many boxes and how much he works a day to someone who doesn't get paid and does it purely because he's forced. Wait, I need to log in to clear this gap. Okay, whatever. And so, wait, why was I talking about that? Hold on. Oh yeah, self-interest. So, a person who gets paid is obviously gonna do some, like, more stuff than a person who doesn't get paid. So comparing somebody who is kind all the time to somebody who isn't kind all the time is stupid, because the person, like, we're basically one-to-one copies of each other. We just have different experiences that make us different people. Like, just because I'm not a god at, like, just be, alright. We could also kind of say it in a way with the, oh shit. You can kind of also say, like, somebody with ADHD, for example me, is going to not be doing like as much as somebody who doesn't have ADHD, because I do have it. So obviously, because I have less dopamine in my brain, I'm gonna be doing less dopaminergic, or I'm gonna be doing like more dopaminergic activities in order to compensate for my lack of it. For my lack of it. That was insane. And yeah, I don't really see how that's hard to understand. And I don't understand how people don't understand. It's crazy. Oh, I think I understand it now. Oh yeah, wait, he catches it, and then what does he do? Oh, he explodes. What do you mean he explodes? What the fuck? Oh, wait. I see. And so, for example, if somebody says to you, like, they love you. Let's go with that. Because that's something that bothers me a lot. When people say I love you, I don't think I really understand that love. I get that love is like, okay, you're important to me, and, you know, I enjoy hanging out with you. And I wanna be inside of your pussy, you know? And, like, I guess that's love. But why do we love? Do we love because love is real? Maybe love is real. Maybe you really just see a person and hang out with a person, and then your brain is like, yeah, this person's awesome. I love this person. Which doesn't make any sense. Like, there's something there that, I mean, I guess it's just primal, like, you know, they're like, okay, we can make a baby with this guy. Let's fucking do it. Scheiße. And I guess that's how it works, because the fact that people think it's just like it's not something that's just there. There's a reason for it. You don't really like anybody, or you don't really like anybody. It's just who's the least threatening and who provides me with the most sustenance to my well-being. Okay, well, this person makes me feel good. I like this person. I will continue to be friends with him. Yeah, right? You see? And like, then you're gonna be with them, because why wouldn't you? It's enjoyable. So I don't really get the whole thing about people not understanding that. For example, I had a conversation with my mom about it not too long ago, where I said, we're not really, like, I obviously like you, but is it because you are my mom, Or is it... I mean, we probably do have some sort of extra love or extra feelings for a guardian, but... Oh wait, I think I'm seeing something here. Hold on. But it's still selfish. Like, it's still because you get provided with food, shelter, affection. Like what's the other word? Like social. Like you can be social with them, talk with them, have fun with them, get money from them. You know. And if that person went away, like let's say it's a family member, right? Then you would be sad. But would you be sad just because the fact that this person is gone? Or would you be sad because you're no longer going to be able to talk to them and use them for your own well-being's stability? It's like if you had it's like if you were addicted to drugs, right? Like addicted to cocaine or something, and you had an infinite cocaine stick that you could just whip out at any moment, stick it into your nose, and then suck in, and then like inhale through your nose, and just infinite cocaine came out. That would be fucking awesome for a cocaine addict, right? And that cocaine stick suddenly disappears. They would be fucking so upset, bro. They would probably be like killing people, smashing objects, and then probably kill themselves by the end. And it's kind of the same with people, where it's like, I really enjoy this person's company. I really hope they don't disappear. Oh, he disappeared. Oh, that sucks. Same thing. I can't talk with them anymore. You could relate that to the cocaine stick, like, I can't slip this anymore. It's literally the same. They both provide you with pleasure. And maybe that's why love exists. Maybe maybe love is what we call just deepened friendship in a way with the opposite gender. It's definitely not a man-made like emotion. Like it's not a hoax. It's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that love is a selfish thing, and so is friendship, and so is everything else. Everything is selfish. And that's okay, that's just how it is. The fact that you know this won't change how you feel about people. You're still gonna feel the same. Now you just know why. It's not a dangerous thing to know more about your feelings and why you feel certain things. It's dangerous if you're... I don't know, there's probably some reason why it's dangerous. Or some reason how it could be dangerous. You could definitely, I guess, use it to hurt people. But then I would almost feel bad for you. Because then you probably have like a fucking shit life. How to get in this pipe? Get me in this pipe, bitch. Scheiße! No way. That is crazy. I cannot believe that just happened. Oh, I'm here. Okay, nice. Alright. So yeah, it's selfish and you're an asshole and you should die. Basically, is what I'm saying. Nice. Dude, this game is hard as hell. This game is hard as fuck. Never mind, this game is easy. This game is hard! Holy shit. Alright, yeah, but anyway... Like, people are selfish, and it sucks, and it's hard to accept. But it's also fun. I think the only reason I'm so motivated... Oh, you get in like that, I see. But I think the only reason I'm so, like, I enjoy knowing, or like, figuring out these things... is because I can tell other people about it, and then I'll feel like I'm really smart. That's another thing that comes with ADHD, is like the dopamine you get from flexing that you're smart to people is really, really addicting. But it's like a casual addiction, you know, you don't really notice it as much as you should. It's definitely a bad trait, but again, like the free will thing, you know, remember? It's not your own fault. Scheiße. It's, yeah, it kind of sucks how it works. But it does work like that. Hold on, I'm gonna check how much space I have left on my computer. $12 GB, alright. I should be fine. What else can I talk about right now? How the fuck did that happen? But yeah. That's a thing. Oh yeah, I guess I could talk about like my experience with living. I think that's not too boring. I'm amazed that I'm alive. But people, in my opinion, they're very nice, or like they're not nice. Basically, because of this selfishness that we all have. You know, the people who are insecure are going to rule the world, basically. Because the people who are taking action and doing stuff and influencing the world, they will be louder than the people who are chilling and not doing the most that they can to influence the world. Like, people who are insecure really want to be... They want to make sure that other people know what they're doing. Alright, I don't think that's necessarily true. Because confidence is... Something I've noticed is confidence is... it's easy to feel confident if you do something that you're not allowed to without people knowing. Something that's like rebellious. It feels exciting and cool. Like you're committing a crime. Obviously doing crimes is not cool, but... Like, for example, like doing drugs in school bathroom. That's not too bad. Like, I mean, I don't mean that it's not bad. I mean that it's not bad for building confidence. Or you're not really building confidence. You're just gaining confidence from doing something that other people are afraid of. Or I think that's at least how it works. Like, I think it's because other people don't know that you're doing it and it's bad. So you kind of have that leverage that you're cooler than them. Or I guess it's not really because you're doing something rebellious. Maybe that's just my... Maybe that's just how I experience it because of my experience with life in general. Maybe other people experience it from dressing weirdly, or like... You could probably find somebody who gets confidence from dressing horribly. Because they've always been... Like, this is a very weird hypothetical, but you could say, like, if someone got bullied their entire life for dressing well, like for having proper clothes, then doing the opposite would give them confidence, because they think that's like... That's what people do. That's what people want from me. And I think the confidence that gets built there, it's probably real, dude. Like, you could probably do that. Let's do it. Let's try it. Let's fucking born a baby. I don't think that's the right word or right way to say it, but like, make a baby and then like bully him for wearing proper clothes, and then see if he just starts dressing horribly. Let's try it, dude. Or like, make a baby and then bully him for something, and then see if he does the opposite, and see how he feels about doing that. You could make people insecure probably about everything. That's pretty interesting, huh? shit, a power moon. I gotta check my Discord DMs. Alright. My brother just got a new high score in Mega Bonk. I don't know, man, it's kinda insane. Like, I showed him the game and then he got his first run that was like better than mine, I think. Like, better than my best. Which is crazy. Well played. Oh, I think I see how it works now. Oh, I'm the goat. I'm the goat of the mode in this bloat. I'm a bloat mode. Crocodiles in a mode. That's a little darky song for those who don't know. Where's the Odyssey? Oh, it's right there. Can I warp? Nice. But yeah, that's like how I debunked Christianity and how I feel about people and how confidence is kind of being built and how I forgot, I think I talked about something else as well. What's that? Captain Toad's house. I think this is like a threequel. What do you call that? Like the third. It's a sequel to Super Mario Galaxy 2, I think. And also kind of no, I think it is that. But this is just in a way better format. Yeah, let's go to Metro Kingdom. Come on. Let's go to Metro Kingdom. That's like one of my favorite kingdoms. I haven't seen it yet. Or I mean I have, but... Dude, make another picture, dude. Come on. Did that just say... I swear it just said, like, Diddy's mistake. What even is that? Wait, I gotta dress Mario properly for this. I think he deserves that. What can I talk about now? You know, in the cold, I think you would rather wear a gold suit. I think gold is a good heat conductor. I'm not sure, actually. Yeah, let's wear some gold. I forgot if it's good or not, dude. Like, fuck it. Who fucking cares? Fuck chemistry, fuck physics. Physics is good. I mean, I'm literally taking it as, like, my main thing. But holy fuck, it's hard. Yeah, I guess I can talk a little bit about school. For me, school is like... It's nice. I mean, it's kind of what... Fuck it about it! Oh, forget about it. Forget about it. I thought it said fuck it about it. Forget about it. Fuck it about it. No way. Yeah, I'm going. What the hell is that? That was a mosquito. Ew, are those maggots? That is so fucking disgusting. School is a pretty, it fucked me up in a lot of ways, but... Dude, I seriously can't with this fucking... Like, these controls are so horrible. Like, I think up and down are correct, but side to side is like not correct. It's really weird. Like, I think it should be like this. I don't know if I can beat the Scourge. Like, I've seen the boss fight, and I think it's like... It's probably pretty hard. With the... When I can't get used to the controls like this. Why are they all the way out there? I have a crazy idea. Wait, that was so cool. I can't believe I did that first try. Oh my god. That was so cool. Holy scheisse, dude. That was fucking sick. Oh. Whoops. I do the coolest trick ever and then I just fall into the void like that. Let's stack up, dude. Nice. What can I talk about with school? The school I'm going to right now is really nice. But previously, like I think these teachers, they don't have that level of authority that they used to have. That's why I, like, low-key, I think we should let teachers beat the kids again. Because like if my ass is at stake, like if they're literally just gonna like kill me, completely just kill me, if I don't do my homework or if I'm like acting up in class, I'm not gonna do it. Like I'm gonna stop acting up. I guess bullying was still a thing back then, but at least they respected the teachers. What can we do to fix bullying then? What do we need? Maybe we need like teachers that, I don't know, there's a lot of talk about like making the homework fun and stuff like that. But what is fun? What the fuck? Oh my god. When does homework go from being boring to being fun? Is it when you're interested about the subject? When are you interested about the subject? What causes one to be interested in physics? For me, I think it's just... I've always heard a lot about it. Like, I like physics. That doesn't mean I don't think it's still, like, very difficult. And it doesn't make me want to do homework about it. Because the homeworks we get, it's always about, like, researching and... more than it is about... Well, at least for right now, we're not really researching anything. And I don't want to research. I want to learn the things that have already been researched. I don't want to learn to research when I haven't even... Like, I don't have a good foundational knowledge of the world yet. There's nothing to research. Or, I mean, there is something to research. I'm just not really good at conversing while I'm playing. So I don't really know what I'm saying. Hopefully it makes sort of sense. Can you stop jumping out of that? I recently quit nicotine, so that's nice. That's cool, I think. I think it's pretty cool. When am I gonna tell people who I am? Maybe people are gonna figure it out. I'm definitely not like popular. I'm a small personality on the internet. Some people know me. And I'm not trying to sound mysterious by talking monotonously. I don't know what the word is. by talking like so with such a monotone such a monotone voice, monotone tone. But I don't know when. I guess it's just because when I'm talking about my own thoughts and my own what do you call it? My own observations and experiences and conclusions and stuff like that. I'm not making jokes, I guess. I'm being pretty serious. Whoa, hey there, little man. Sit. Yeah, but I'm dead. Wait, I might be able to save it. What the fuck? Wait, watch this. It's gonna be the feast of a lifetime. That was cool. How did he hit me, bruh? Yeah, I might cut the recording here. I think I'm done talking. I'll start the recording back up if there's anything else I need to talk about. But I think for now I cleared my head. I actually cleared my head. It's a very nice feeling, 10 out of 10. I think I'll recommend this method of diary entries to other people. I'll end the recording here. Thank you for watching, and remember to dislike and don't share the video.